Okay, let's just jump right in. What feels like forever, we've all been playing the same game, SEO, search engine optimization. But something huge is happening right now, and it's driven by AI. It's completely rewriting the rulebook for how anyone, or anything, gets found online.
So here's the question you've got to ask yourself right now. Is the content strategy you've poured years into building, is it actually ready for this new world of AI search? Because let me tell you, what worked yesterday is becoming irrelevant, fast.
Look, the bottom line is this. The search game has changed more in the last, say, 18 months than it did in the entire decade before that. We're not in a world of search engines anymore. We are now officially in the world of answer engines.
Let's really break down what that means. In the old SEO world, we all freaked out about short keywords, right? Things like best running shoes. And the focus was, well, kind of generic. We didn't really care who was searching. The only goal was to rank your page #1. Simple. But now, in this new world of AEO, that's answer engine optimization, the signal isn't a tiny keyword. It's a long, detailed, context-rich prompt. The focus is suddenly hyper-aware of the person asking. And the goal? It's not just to rank. It's to become the cited answer inside that AI summary. That's a huge shift.
So, this is the really crucial part. The thing we need to optimize for isn't just a word anymore. It's this whole chain of events. The user's super detailed prompt, which just screams who their persona is, and that points us directly to the specific outcome they're trying to get to.
And that brings us right to the heart of the matter. This whole new landscape is about one major pivot, moving away from generic keywords and zeroing in on specific user personas.
There's this quote that just nails it. Each long-form query is a self-declared persona waiting for a precise, personalized answer. Think about that. When someone types a long, detailed question into an AI search, they're not just searching. They're basically handing you their entire profile on a silver platter. They're telling you exactly who they are, what they already know, and what they desperately need. They are literally declaring their persona.
So, what do we call this new strategy? Well, it's persona-aware AISEO. It's all about designing your content to be a perfect, laser-focused answer to the detailed prompts of these very specific people. The end game is to make your content so clear, so well-structured, so perfectly matched to what they asked that an AI has no choice. It has to pick you as the definitive source.
Okay, so that's the what. But I know what you're thinking. How do we actually do this? Well, this next part is the playbook. It's the practical, step-by-step guide to making this whole strategy work.
There are 5 main steps here. It all kicks off with creating personas that are actually based on the prompts people are using. From there, you build what's called an answer map. You're basically connecting those people to the perfect answer. Then you've got to structure your content so an AI can find it easily. After that, you get proactive and seed the models with context about these personas. And finally, and this is a big one, you have to totally change how you measure success.
So, where on earth do you get the data for these new personas? Well, the good news is you're probably already sitting on a gold mine. You just have to look in the right places. Your long search queries from Search Console, the exact words people use in customer support chats, that's pure gold. Then you've got your sales intelligence, your CRM notes, social media threads. This is where you find out how real people, your different personas, actually talk about their problems.
Okay, check this out. This is an answer map, and it makes the whole idea crystal clear. You've got 2 different people. On one hand, a non-technical marketer who's asking for a simple 5-step plan, no jargon, small budget. On the other hand, a developer asking about the exact same topic, but they want a ready-to-go code snippet. See? Same topic, but completely different personas, which means they need 2 completely different canonical answers. That is AEO in action. If the game has changed, the scoreboard has to change too, right? So forget just tracking organic clicks. The new king of metrics is AI citation share. How often does your brand actually show up in an AI-generated answer? We also need to be tracking clicks from those answers, and even more important, tying actual sales back to the specific persona and the specific answer that helped them. It's not about traffic anymore. It's about influence.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds like a lot of work. And you're not wrong. It is. But that's exactly why this is your new and probably your most powerful competitive advantage.
And that's really the point. Because most companies are still stuck in that old SEO mindset, this new approach is what you'd call a high barrier, high moat opportunity. It takes real effort. You need your content, your support, and your product teams all working together. And the companies that put in that effort right now, they're going to build a lead that will be very, very hard for anyone else to catch up to.
So what kind of content actually wins in this new world? You'll probably notice a pattern here. It's all structured, it's all concise, and it's all built for a purpose. You need short, definitive answer blocks that an AI can just grab. You need tables that help people compare things and make decisions fast. And you've got to be super explicit about who your content is for, labeling case studies and FAQs with the persona you're targeting. It's all about making it dead simple for the AI to find your stuff and serve it up as the perfect answer.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this one question to really think about. As AI becomes the main way we all find information, the choice is getting pretty stark. Will your brand be the answer, the one people trust? Or will you just be another forgotten source buried in a sea of links? The opportunity to decide is right now.